Franz Von Holzhausen made an appearance recently on the Jay Leno show. I highly suggest you search for this show online. During the show they discussed the new Model Y. Franz took Jay out for a test drive. Jay got to experience the car. They talked about the technology, the new features, full self-driving autonomous vehicles, and the future of autonomy, including cyber cab robo-taxis. But there was a key point that everybody missed during that show. Franz made a statement. He said, "We will be driving less. Welcome back to my channel. Please like, subscribe, and share this video." Now let's get back to it. I don't think anybody realizes what's about to happen in the auto industry. I know everybody talks about how auto sales are down, but they haven't seen anything yet. The auto market as we know it is about to get completely crushed. Now this started years ago but catapulted, believe it or not, during the pandemic. Even though there was an enormous amount of demand for cars because cars provided the only freedom that people had during that time, now nobody needs those cars anymore. So they're flooding the market with them. On top of that, that car that you bought 3 to 5 years ago is now worth over 50% less. In some cases as low as 70%. Add to that the new supply of electric vehicles that have never existed before. Their popularity is growing and they're adding to an already flooded system. Now, for a second, let's focus on the technology. The Tesla Cybercab will not have a steering wheel. This will be a fully autonomous vehicle, which you will be able to purchase. You will be able to utilize it for your own use, but also when you're not using it, you will be able to send it out to work for you. It will pick people up and drop them off. You will most likely split that fee that you earn with Tesla, which of course will grow Tesla to an enormously profitable company. And that's just one part of their business. The other really important part of this story is the fact that autonomous vehicles are safer than humans. Elon Musk once said, and I quote, "Years from now, our kids will look back in astonishment and they will say, it's hard to believe that humans were once in charge of these 2,000-pound death machines." This will have the same effect as smoking does today. It will be considered ridiculous. There will be no steering wheel. Consequently, the need for car ownership will diminish drastically. Everybody in the world knows this, including all the big auto manufacturers, but they're trying to figure out a way not just to survive, but to thrive, and frankly they won't. You will see many automakers go bankrupt. You're already seeing them trying to consolidate, trying to join forces. They are scrambling in desperation to survive, but it won't end well. The benefit to you, the consumer of course, is that all these autonomous vehicles will lead to an enormous reduction in the cost of transportation. We're talking cents on the dollar, which will be a huge boost for our economy. It will also give those with lower wages an opportunity to travel further and a lot cheaper to get a better job or a better opportunity. This will also be crucial for people with disabilities who are currently restricted from travel. It's very hard to get around if you don't have your own car, and if you don't physically have the ability to drive it, it's practically impossible. We are rapidly going towards a nation where there will be more single individuals living alone with no help from family or friends. This will be incredible for them. It will offer them freedom like they never imagined possible in the United States. There are currently only 2 companies that have the ability to do this. Waymo, whom you've already heard of, are operating driverless cars in select cities. The problem they have, however, is their vehicles operate within a grid system. They are programmed to only operate in certain areas. If they were to veer outside of their grid, they are literally lost, stopped in the middle of the road, not knowing which way to turn. Tesla full self-driving is currently way ahead of this. Of course, you don't hear about it much because the media are not talking about it. Always remember, anytime you talk about Tesla, their technology, their cars, only those of us who are on the inside understand how incredibly amazing they are. But Tesla does not pay for advertising. The people who do pay for advertising are the other car companies, and frankly, the media are nothing without them. So now you understand why Tesla never gets any attention from the media unless it's purely negative. I hope you will do your own research, so don't take my word for it. Go ahead and prove to yourself that this is really happening. I have never been more excited about the future than I am now. The future has never looked better. Between autonomous vehicles, artificial intelligence, robotics, and all of them combined together, we are moving towards a world of incredible abundance, where people who usually could not move now have an opportunity to go anywhere they desire far and wide. We are truly in the golden age of America. Thank you for watching.